Hello students, good afternoon. You are welcome in the third lecture of MST CET for the chapter of chemical thermodynamics. In the second lecture we have seen thermodynamic equilibrium followed by 7 type of processes. Those processes are isothermal, isobaric, isochoric, adiabatic, reversible, irreversible and cyclic processes. There we have seen that isothermal processes are carried out at constant temperature, isobaric processes are carried out at constant pressure, isochoric processes are carried out at constant volume. In the adiabatic process, no exchange of heat take place between system and surrounding. In the reversible process, there is a free maintenance of thermodynamic state of equilibrium take place. In the irreversible process, there is no maintenance of equilibrium is present, and in the cyclic process, there are series of operations are performed, many operations are performed, and at the end operation, original state of the system is back restored, back reobtained, is known as cyclic process. And then we have seen the multiple choice questions based on those 7 type of processes and the thermodynamic equilibrium. So let us start with the next point from the chapter of chemical thermodynamics, that is the nature of work and heat. Now see over here, what is work? Work is supposed to be done on an object whenever object undergo displacement in the direction of applied force. In mechanics, mechanically, what is work mechanically? In the mechanics, work is supposed to be done on an object whenever object undergo displacement in the direction of applied force. Therefore, work is a product, it is a product of force and displacement. According to mechanics, the product of force and displacement is known as work in the mechanics. Or work is a mode by which system can exchanges its energy with the surrounding. Work is a mode by which system can exchanges its energy with the surrounding. In mechanics, it is the product of force and displacement. In thermodynamics, work is supposed to be done, or it is a product of pressure and change in volume. The product work in thermodynamics is nothing but a product of pressure and change in volume, or pressure and volume. PV, this is known as work. So mechanics, and here it is the thermodynamics. Let us see how they are equal. How the work in thermodynamics is also equal to force into displacement. Pressure into volume, P multiplied by V will be equal to. What is pressure? Pressure is nothing but force per unit area. Force upon area is the pressure. What is volume? Volume is nothing but area into length. So this is the volume. Now we know area is nothing but a product of two sides, length into width. Length into width is known as area. What is volume? Volume is the product of length into width into height. So suppose it is a cube. For cube, all the 3 sides are of same length. Length, width and height are same. Therefore, this equation becomes pressure multiplied by volume will be equal to force divided by area is length into width. Length is distance d, width is also distance d multiplied by volume. Volume is the product of length, width and height. All are equal. So this is length, this is width and this will be height, distance. Now d cancels with these 2d. Therefore pressure into volume is a product of force into displacement. Therefore here also we can say that work is a product of force and displacement. PV is nothing but F into D. Work is a mode by which system can exchange its energy with the surrounding. This is the work done in mechanics. This is the work in thermodynamics. And pressure into volume is nothing but force into displacement as per these explanations. Whenever the work of compression is obtained or the work of expansion is obtained, let us see what happens. Suppose we have a cylinder, we have a gaseous cylinder containing certain number of moles of gases and it has this volume. Let this volume is V1. It is containing n number of moles of gases. This is fitted with weightless and frictionless piston. This is a weightless and frictionless piston which gives the pressure equal to P external. So this is present in the surrounding region. This is nothing but the system. Number of moles of gases present in the system is N and the pressure exerted by N number of gas molecules will be equal to P. So what happens on the basis of conditions of pressure? First of all, let us consider whenever the pressure of gas P is equal to applied external pressure. See what happens? This is the pressure of gas P and this is the applied external pressure P external. If both pressure are equal, pressure of gas is equal to applied external pressure. So what happens? Whether piston move downward or it will move upward or it remains steady, it remains steady. No change in the movement of piston take place, and since work is a product of force into displacement, displacement is zero, means change in volume is zero. No displacement take place. Therefore, no work will be obtained. No work will be obtained. Now, second case, whenever pressure of gas P is greater than the applied external pressure, at that time, piston will move upward. Piston moves upward. Gas molecules undergo expansion. Energy of gas now decreases because rate of collision of gas molecule decreases. With increasing volume, rate of collision of gas molecule decreases. Therefore, energy of gas molecule also decreases, and energy is capacity to do work. Therefore, work done decreases. This is the process of expansion. Here, expansion of gas molecule take place. Due to expansion, energy decreases. Therefore, work of expansion is considered as negative work. It is a negative work. On the other hand, third case, if we consider pressure of gas P, it is less as compared with the applied external pressure. Third condition, pressure of gas P is less as compared with applied external pressure. At that time, piston moves downward. As piston moves downward, gas molecules undergo compression. Volume of gas decreases. gas molecules undergo compression, therefore rate of collision of gas molecule increases. Rate of collision increases. With increasing the rate of collision, energy of gas molecule also increases, and energy is capacity to do work, therefore work done increases. Hence this is the compression process, and during compression work done increases, therefore that is known as positive work. Work of expansion is negative and the work of compression is positive. That is about the nature of work. Now what about heat? Heat is also a mode. It is also a mode by which system can exchange its energy with the surrounding. We have studied what is work. Work is the mode by which system can exchange its energy with the surrounding. Similarly, heat is also the mode by which system can exchange its energy with the surrounding. Certain processes are taking place with loss of heat. Certain processes are taking place with absorption of heat, and the heat change take place during the process. Therefore heat is considered as a mode same as that of the work by which system can exchange its energy with the surrounding. Now what about the sign conventions? Here we have studied when the work done is negative, when it is positive. In the similar manner for heat also there are the conventions, sign conventions. Whenever work done is positive, work done positive, dW, work done, if it is positive, is it process of compression or expansion? Compression. That is the process of compression, means that is the work done by surrounding to system. Volume of the system decreases. Volume of system decreases because piston comes down. On the other hand, secondly, if we take work done is negative, is it process of compression or expansion? Now it is the process of expansion, and that is the work done by system to surrounding. System has done work on the surrounding because piston moves upward. Work is done by system onto the surrounding. That is the work of expansion, negative work. Similarly, heat absorbed, Q, whenever it is positive, Q is positive, means heat is absorbed by the system from surrounding, and heat is negative whenever heat is lost by system to the surrounding. Only that is there about the sign conventions. Now let us see the work done during irreversible process. Let us see work done during irreversible process. Here we know that irreversible process is carried out in only one step, that is a fast process, spontaneous process in which minimum amount of work is obtained and there is no maintenance of thermodynamic state of equilibrium is present. That is nothing but the irreversible process. How PV type of work can be calculated? in that thermodynamic process. In the thermodynamic process, how PV type of work is calculated. Let us see over here. Just now we have studied. Suppose this is a gaseous cylinder containing certain number of moles of gases. Certain number of moles of gases are present. Later, it is fitted with weightless and frictionless piston, which will give the pressure P external and the pressure exerted by gas molecules in the cylinder is P. Pressure exerted by gas molecules in the cylinder is P, and the applied external pressure will be P external. It is a P external. Now, just now we have studied three conditions. In the first case, when your pressure of gas P is greater than applied external pressure, it is the expansion process. Work done is negative because piston moves upward. It is the expansion process where work done is considered to be negative. Secondly, when your pressure of gas is less than applied external pressure, piston comes down, compression takes place, and work of compression is known as a positive work. And third case, whenever pressure of gas is equal to applied external pressure, neither piston move downward nor it will move upward. It remains steady, remains at constant level, no displacement takes place, so work done will be zero. Now let us consider the first process where pressure of gas P is greater than applied external pressure and piston moves upward, expansion takes place, work done will be negative. See how work done is negative at that time. We know that work done or work is nothing but a product of force and displacement. Work is a product of force and displacement. Further, we know that pressure, what is pressure? Pressure is nothing but force per unit area. Force per unit area is nothing but the pressure. So from this equation, we can write force will be equal to pressure into area. Substituting pressure into area for force in this equation, what we can write? We can write the work done in that process. Work done will be equal to pressure into area into displacement. Pressure into area into displacement, or that is dW will be equal to P. Pressure of gas P we are considering, P into area A into displacement length D. Now see here, important fact. Whenever expansion takes place, this pressure of gas is exactly same as that of the applied external pressure, but with the opposite sign. The pressure of gas P is equal to the applied external pressure with the opposite sign. Therefore, dW will be equal to minus P external into area into length displacement. Further, we know area into displacement is nothing but volume. Here a change in volume takes place during expansion. Therefore, since we know area into displacement, that is equal to volume, therefore this equation becomes dW will be equal to minus P external into volume. Over here it is a change in volume. That is a change in volume. And since volume we know it is a state function, delta V will be equal to V2 minus V1. So this equation becomes dW is equal to minus P external into V2 minus V1, and this is known as the expression for work done during irreversible process, or this is the expression for work done of PV type of work done. PV type of work done during expansion process, this answer comes to be negative. During compression process, the answer comes to be positive. That you will come to know while we are studying certain problems, while we are studying certain multiple choice questions. You will come to know from that equation how the work of expansion comes to be negative and how the work of compression comes to be positive. Further, we must know certain units of work and units of energy. Just now we have studied that work is a mode by which system exchanges its energy with surrounding. Without energy, no work can be done. Energy is capacity to do work. Therefore, units of energy and the units of work are same. So, which are the units of work? Which are the units of energy? We know joule. Joule is the unit of energy. 1 joule is equal to how many ergs? 10 raised to 7 erg. 1 joule is equal to 10 raised to 7 ergs. So, which is the bigger unit? See here. Units of work and energy. Almost all the units of work and energy are same. We know work done is a product of pressure into volume. PV type of work. Whenever pressure is taken in Newton per meter square, volume will be taken in meter cube. The product will be Newton meter, and that is known as a joule. So joule is the unit of work, and we know it is the unit of energy also. 1 joule is equal to how many ergs? 10 raised to 7 ergs. So which is the bigger unit? Whether joule is bigger unit or erg is bigger unit? Joule, because 1 joule will be equal to 10 raised to 7 ergs. Similarly, 1 calorie is equal to how many joules? That is equal to 4.186 joule. Again, if we compare calorie and joule, which is the bigger unit? Calorie is bigger unit, because 1 calorie is equal to this much joules. Liter atmosphere. 1 liter atmosphere will be equal to 24.2 calorie. 1 liter atmosphere is 24.2 calorie. Means which is the bigger unit? Over here in between liter atmosphere and calorie, it is the liter atmosphere. That is how different units of energy and work are compared with each other. All those units you have studied in detail in your regular syllabus, how those units are derived, how the units are converted from one form to another form. Convergence of units of volume we have studied. Convergence of units of pressure we have studied. Here these are the units of work and energy. Now let us start with certain multiple choice questions. multiple choice questions. Question number 7, 8, 9 and 10 we are taking from the simplest one, classical questions. These are the classical thinking questions. So question number 7, which of the following is largest unit? Here they have given 4 units of energy, 4 units of work are given, and they have asked to suggest us which of them is largest unit. First one is calorie, joule, electron volt and erg. Calorie, joule, erg and electron volt. So in between joule and erg we know which is the bigger unit, joule. In between calorie and joule we know which is the bigger unit, calorie, because 1 calorie is equal to 4.186 joule. And in between joule and electron volt, 1 joule will be equal to 1.602 into 10 raised to 19 electron volt. Therefore the biggest unit of energy over here is nothing but calorie. Calorie is the biggest unit. See, this is the question from competitive thinking. We are taking the questions from classical thinking first of all. From the point of classical thinking, we have to take question number 21, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Classical thinking. Question number 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. What is question number 21 in the classical thinking? It is work done by gas in an isothermal irreversible expansion at constant pressure is given by. Work done by a gas in an isothermal irreversible expansion. Irreversible processes are the processes in which minimum amount of work is obtained. Minimum amount of work is obtained. And that is the PV type of work. And just now we have seen the expression for work done during irreversible process. What is that expression? dW will be equal to minus P external into delta V, where delta V is V2 minus P1, that is final volume minus initial volume. Therefore this equation can also be written like this: dW is equal to minus P external into V2 minus V1. So dW, this is the equation, either first or second, that is given in the option. Option B is correct. Second option is correct. During irreversible process of expansion, the minimum amount of work done is given by this equation: dW is equal to minus P external delta V. 22. The equation W max is equal to minus 2.303 nRT log of V2 upon V1 is applicable to. This equation we have to study in lecture number 4, and their answer comes to be reversible isothermal expansion. Since this is the equation given as minus nRT, W will be equal to minus nRT ln V2 upon V1. This is the work done during reversible isothermal process. Reversible isothermal process of expansion. That is a maximum amount of work obtained. That expression we have to study in detail in the next lecture. So it is the correct option A. Then question number 23. Which one of the following process is reversible? They have given 4 processes and we have to identify the reversible process. First one is melting of ice at 10 degrees Celsius. Melting. Once it is melt, solid converted to liquid at 10 degrees Celsius. Liquid is not converted to solid, therefore that is irreversible. That is not reversible. Second, mixing of 3 gases by diffusion. Gases can be mixed together by the process of diffusion, but they cannot be separated from each other. Therefore that is also irreversible process. That is not reversible. Third option, evaporation of water at 373 Kelvin and 1 atmospheric pressure in closed container. Here evaporation take place in a closed container at 100 degrees Celsius. 373 Kelvin. 373 Kelvin means how many degrees Celsius? 100 degrees Celsius, and that is the boiling point of water. At that temperature water is converted into gaseous state, liquid to gas, but that is closed at the top, therefore gas is again reconverted to the liquid, therefore that is the reversible process. Option C is correct. For question number 23, option C is correct. Question number 24. When heat is released during reaction, it is denoted as. We have seen the sign conventions. Heat released plus Q or minus Q, minus Q, and heat absorbed plus Q. Second, and when work is done on the system by surrounding. Work done on the system means is it expansion or compression? Compression. And work of compression is positive. We have seen the sign conventions. Heat absorbed is positive, heat released is negative. Work done by surrounding to system, that is compression, is positive, and work done by system to surrounding, expansion, is negative. Here they have given heat is released during reaction, means what is the sign of heat? Negative. And work is done on the system by surrounding, means what is the sign of work? Positive. So negative positive is the correct option. In A they have given positive positive, so not correct. B negative negative, that is also not correct. C positive negative, that is not correct. And last D is negative positive, that is correct, because D is correct. Why? Because heat is released, so it is negative, and work is done on the system, that is positive, so negative positive is the correct combination. Last option is right. Now question number 25. Which of the following statement is correct? 4 statements they have given and we have to identify the correct statement. Correct statement. Option A. The work done on the system by surrounding is negative. What they have given? Work done on the system by the surrounding is negative. Means is it compression or expansion? Compression. Work done by surrounding on the system, that is given over here. Work is done on the system by surrounding, so it is compression, and that must be positive, but they have given negative, so it is wrong. First is not correct. Second, work done by the system on the surrounding is positive. Work done by system to surrounding, so it is expansion, and work of expansion is negative. Here they have given positive, so that is also not correct. Third, heat absorbed by the system from surrounding is positive. Heat absorbed by the system from surrounding is positive. It is correct. As per the sign conventions, heat is absorbed by system from surrounding, so plus Q means it is positive. Option C is correct. See, what is the last one more option they have given? Last one more option is heat absorbed by surrounding from system is positive. Heat absorbed by surrounding from system means system has lost heat, release of heat, that is nothing but the minus Q, that must be negative. So last option they have given positive, that is wrong. Only option number 3 is correct, that is heat absorbed by system from the surrounding is always positive. Those are the classical questions. Now let us take certain critical questions. Now take critical thinking questions. Here we are taking the questions from 15 to 20. Question number 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. These 6 questions we are taking here. Question number 15. 5 liter atmosphere is equal to 5 liter atmosphere is equal to, I have told you what is 1 liter atmosphere. 1 liter atmosphere will be equal to 24.2 calorie. It is equal to 24.2 calorie, 1 liter atmosphere, and 1 calorie will be equal to 4.186 joule. Therefore, 1 liter atmosphere will be equal to this multiplication, 24.2 multiplied by 4.186, that multiplication 24.2 into 4.186, this comes equal to 101.32 joule. So 1 liter atmosphere is equal to 101.32 joule. Here they are given 5 liter atmosphere. This is the value of 1 liter atmosphere. Now 5 liter atmosphere means this factor multiplied by 5, x. We have to calculate the value of x. 1 liter atmosphere is 101.32 joule. Therefore, 5 liter atmosphere will be equal to how many joules? X joule. Simply by doing the cross multiplication. So, x is equal to 101.32 into 5. Almost comes equal to 505. So, which is the correct option? Second option is almost correct. That comes equal to, if we calculate it correctly, we will get the second option correct, 506.5 joule. Option B is right. Now, question number 16. 1 calorie is equal to how many joule? 1 calorie is equal to how many joule? Here I have written 4.186 joule. Here they have given 4.184 joule. So option B is correct. Question number 17. Energy equivalent in 1 erg, 1 joule and 1 calorie is in the order. energy equivalent. Here we have to study the energy equivalent in 3 different units. Units of energy I have told here. Calorie, erg and joule. We know 1 calorie will be equal to 4.186 joule, and that is equal to 4.186 into 10 raised to 7 erg. So which is the biggest unit? Calorie is biggest unit, joule is moderate, intermediate, and erg is the smallest unit. Now see the correct option. 1 erg, option number 1, 1 erg greater than 1 joule greater than 1 calorie. Wrong. Erg is the smallest. Here they have told biggest. Second unit, erg is bigger than 1 calorie. That is also wrong. Third, 1 calorie greater than 1 joule greater than 1 erg. So that is correct. Calorie is greater than 1 joule and 1 joule is greater than 1 erg. So option C is correct. 1 calorie greater than 1 joule greater than 1 erg. Option C is correct. Question number 18. The temperature of system decreases in. Temperature of system decreases in. Option A, adiabatic compression. Compression. During compression what happen? Rate of collision increases, energy increases. Energy is directly proportional to temperature, therefore temperature also increases. Means option A is wrong. Second, isothermal compression. Isothermal means constant temperature, that is also wrong. C, isothermal expansion, that is also wrong, because isothermal means carried out at constant temperature. Option D, adiabatic expansion. Here is the expansion carried out at constant heat. No heat exchange take place, but expansion take place. Due to expansion, rate of collision of gas molecule decreases. Decreasing the rate of collision, energy of gas molecule decreases and temperature also decreases. So option D, fourth option D is correct. Now question number 19. 1 mole of an ideal gas expands isothermally at 300 Kelvin from 1 liter to 101 liter at constant pressure of 1 atmosphere. The work done during the change is. Here they have given pressure 1 atmosphere, initial volume V1 1 liter, final volume 101 liter, and they have asked to calculate the work done in kilocalorie. See here how to calculate it. It is the process of expansion, and during expansion we know that work done must be negative. So how work can be calculated? dW is equal to minus P external into V2 minus P1. P external is 1 atmosphere, so minus 1 into V2, final volume is 101 liter, minus initial volume is 1 liter, so it comes equal to 1 multiplied by 100, so it is equal to minus 100 liter atmosphere. Minus 100 liter atmosphere. We have the answer in liter atmosphere. Now convert it to the calorie and then kilocalorie. 1 liter atmosphere will be equal to 24.2 calorie. Therefore minus 100 liter atmosphere will be equal to, this is multiplied by minus 100, so it comes equal to minus 2420 calorie. This is multiplied by minus 100, so it comes equal to minus 2420 calorie. Two decimals on the right side. Now this we have to convert to the kilocalorie. 1 kilocalorie will be equal to 10 raised to 3 calories. 1 kilocalorie is equal to 10 raised to 3 calorie. So we have minus 2420 calories that we have to convert to the kilocalorie. So that must be divided by 1000, and dividing that by 1000 we will get the answer minus 2.42 kilocalorie. So which is the correct option? Minus 2.42 kilocalorie. Last option D. D option is correct for question number 19. Now last question over here from critical thinking. 2 moles of hydrogen at 5 atmospheric pressure expanded isothermally and reversibly at 57 degrees Celsius to 1 atmosphere. Work done is. This is also the problem on maximum work done during reversible isothermal process of expansion. So that problem we can continue in the next lecture, because we have to study over there one expression for maximum work. Now let us take some competitive thinking questions. Seven, 8, 9, 10. 4 questions we are taking here. Question number 7, 8, 9 and 10. See, what is question number 7? Which of the following is largest unit of energy? 4 units they have given: calorie, joule, then electron volt and erg. We have studied that 1 calorie is equal to 4.184 joule. 1 joule is equal to 10 raised to 7 erg. Similarly, 1 joule is equal to 1.6021 into 10 raised to 19 electron volt. 10 raised to 19 electron volt. Therefore, which is the biggest unit? If we compare these 4, it is nothing but the calorie. Option A is correct. Question number 8. 1 liter atmosphere is equal to 1 liter atmosphere is equal to, very simple question, 1 liter atmosphere is equal to how many calories? 24.2 calorie. Option C is correct. Question number 9. If same amount of each of 4 gases were taken for expansion from volume V1 to V2, the maximum work. This question and even next question also, we can take here only 2 questions, because question number 9 and question number 10 are also based on the expression for maximum work done during reversible isothermal process. So let us stop over here. We have completed nature of work and heat. We have completed the expression for work done during irreversible process, PV type of work. and we have taken certain numerical or multiple choice questions based on that concept of nature of work and heat.